You know what? This episode of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills really helped me get a better perspective of why Real Housewives is so important to the culture. I'll get into it in just a second. I'm not going to talk too long about it. Um, but I was like, I had a little bit of a revelation, just a little bit of a revelation about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Anyway, this episode was cute. It was cute. It was all right, It was okay. Anyway, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Belle, and this is the Belle Perspective. And today I am here to talk about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. This is season 13, episode 15, Ashing Things Out. I love that title. Anyway, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I talk about books, TV, movies, and all kinds of things on this channel. So check out my content. Peruse. Okay, peruse. All right. And if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe. If you're returning to my channel, welcome back. Hey girl, hey. Hey person, hey. You already know the drill. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about the episode. And don't forget to like this video before you leave. Let's get into the review. Okay, so again, we're coming off the heels of Sutton and Kyle having this conversation about her basically wrapping up as she's throwing these ashes. This is her saying goodbye to Merce, to her father, to her ex-husband, all of these things that I don't think that she necessarily had time to grieve or even acknowledge. Okay. And so it was just a beautiful moment. We're still picking up off the heels of that. Trevor comes in to meet with Sutton. Sutton gets cleaned up. They're all getting ready to go. She's giving them the lays to wear that they're gonna throw out over to in the water to release themselves. It's just real cute. Okay, the girls are all dressed real comfortable because they're gonna be walking on the cobblestone and walking around in the heat and carrying and all that other stuff. So it's real cute. Now they get on the bus and I learned so much, baby. I did not know. You know what? Shout out to LGBTQ plus IA plus community to the community because there is like in a culture there are subcultures, and in those subcultures there's language, there is tradition, there is practice, there are so many things that I'm a heterosexual woman, so I'm not a part of the community, but it is so interesting to hear the code and the language and the colloquialisms. How did I say that? I was trying to colloquialisms and I was trying to get out. Just it's so cool to listen. Anyway, I got an earful. Baby, they was talking about bears and fuzzies and slim bears and cubs and otters. Okay, so quiet as a skip, this is what I got. And all my girlies and girlies, please help me out, okay, where I'm going wrong. So a fuzzy bear is a muscular man with a lot of hair on his chest, and then they have a cub is a muscular man with no hair or a little bit of hair. I don't know what the hell an otter is, child. And did I say cub? Yeah, and then there's a slim bear, baby. I don't know what the fuck that is neither. Anyway, fill it in, but it was just so interesting to hear the I just love to hear that, right? That within the culture there are subcultures, and within those subcultures are even there's so many other things. Okay, so cute. All right, so we get to the seaside, I guess. They get to the ocean and they're about to do the ceremony, and as they're walking, you know, Kyle love to try to shop and pick up stuff, child. She trying to stop and pick up little stuff. I'm like, girl, you don't even need none of this shit, girl. You just want to spend money. Isn't that amazing to be so rich that you got so much money that all you want to do is just spend it? Bitch, that's what I'm trying. Okay, come on, that's what I'm trying to be. Hey, yes, I'm trying to be so rich that all I do is spend money. Okay, on good things, not dumb shit. But anyway, so Sutton starts the ceremony off. She is talking, talking about how she's letting this go. She's starting over. She throws the ashes over. Child, why the hell the damn ash? Girl, why the fuck them ashes, instead of going into the ocean, that shit flew into everybody's hair. Garcelle said it flew in her mouth. Kyle said it got in her mouth. Girl, I would have been dead to the cobblestone had your ass. Hell no, girl. What is wrong with you? Okay. Anyway, Sutton talks about how Sutton dumps the ashes and she steps down. Garcelle comes in. She talks about the relationships that she had with her father. She's letting that go and how it has formed and shaped the way that she relates to dating and men. She was telling us that she sometimes feels lonely. Not that she, is alone, but sometimes she does feel lonely, and there's a difference. There is a difference. Crystal gets up. She talks about her brother and her brother moving away. They were literally attached at the hip, so she's really sad about that. She's having to work. She's gonna have to let that go. Dorit get up there with that damn PTSD. Child, I was rolling my eyes like, girl, if you don't sit your ass down. She talked about a PTSD, girl. Okay. Dorit, we hope you feel better, child. I don't know what to tell you, girl. Okay. 8.5 gets up there and she will forever be 8.5. I am never forgiving that bitch. I don't care what the fuck she do. Anyway, so she gets up 8.5, and because I don't like no liar. I don't like liars. Anyway, so she gets up and she says something about, wanting to be happy with her family. And I was like, you want to be happy? What's going on? Is that coded language? I said, ain't nobody asking no questions as to what's going on over their household. What's going on in the Marcellus Wiley household? Anyway, and then who else? Oh, Kyle gets up. She says that, what the hell Kyle was talking about? Oh, you know what? I forgot what Kyle said, child. I don't be paying attention to her ass halfway, no way. Something about the relationship or something like that. I think in a confessional, she was saying that it's really hard for her to not be able to tell the women what she's going through. And I said, why can't you tell them, Kyle? I don't understand. It's not that big of a deal. Don't nobody give a damn, girl. I mean, just tell them. What? I don't get it. Anyway, who else gets up there? Oh, Erica Jane says that she is going to let go of the hurt that the women have caused her over the last 2 years. And I'm thinking to myself, Erica Jane, you are not understanding what the women are saying. But I'm going to let you have it. Now, shout out to Marsha Ann, because Marsha Ann wrote me this. Girl, she got me together. She was like, bitch, I'm sick of you caping for motherfucking Erica Jane and raggedy ass Mia on tired ass Real Housewives of Potomac. Okay? Them bitches ain't shit. And girl, I'm side-eyeing your ass because you going up for them. I said, she ain't say it like that. But low key, she was like, girl, girl, them not the girls you need to go up for. So I'm a hold back because I'm listening to Erica Jane, although I still go up for her, y'all. It's hard for me not to go up for her because I love her. But anyway, I can reel it in because I'm not appreciating the fact that she is going to hold on to the fact that she feels like she's innocent. I said, girl, that ruling and that appeal does not necessarily make you innocent. That just means that the people weren't able to prove, okay, which I don't even know if that's the case. Okay. I still feel like something in the milk ain't clean. And until I know the milk is clean, girl, okay. And the fact that you didn't have any empathy for those people who were victimized by your husband while you were living high off his hog, girl, Erica Jane, I don't know about you, girl. I mean, I still go up, but that's not a good look. And I don't need you to die on this hill. Okay. Anyway, so they are getting on the Sprinter again, headed out to dinner. They're going to go to do a dance called Flamenco, and they're supposed to be wearing red. Kyle gets in there. She's got orange, but there were some points where I thought it looked red. Was that me or my eyes? I don't know. Anyway, it still looked good. I liked it. Because, red is like orange is like a spinoff of red, right? What is it? Red and yellow make orange. So, yeah, that's close enough. Anyway. And now here's where I had a question. Somebody help me out, y'all. Help me out here. Okay, so as the girls are all getting ready, okay, shout out to Big Hair, makes you close to the God. Okay, hey God, shout out to Garcelle. She looks really cute. Okay, now Kyle calls the girls and she's asking them how everything is. Where's Daddy? Where's Portia? Who's gonna be eating with Daddy? Who's gonna be eating with Portia? One of the daughters had that same Gucci sweater she had on and posed just like Kyle. I said, girl, pose just like you. That's your baby for real. And she in the confessional says, I'm a lot more sensitive to Mauricio's feelings. I'm a lot more sensitive to the girls. I'm just a lot more sensitive. And I said, okay, that's interesting. And the girls were kind of basically, mom's fine, Portia's fine, dad is fine, everybody's fine, we're all good. And I was picking up on some vibes, y'all. I was picking up on some vibes. Okay. So then we see a flashback of Kyle talking to Mauricio about Sutton and Sutton asking questions about their relationship. Okay. And as she is telling Mauricio about this, Portia, their youngest daughter, walks in and Mauricio asks, okay, so how are you going to handle this? How are you going to deal with it? He said, how are you going to handle this? And Kyle immediately shuts him down and says, wait till she leaves. y'all, my spidey senses started tingling, and I don't really know exactly what to think of that scene. But does it feel like to you that they are separated, but they don't want to tell anybody that they're not together anymore? And so to keep up this facade, they need to be on the same page with each other, but they don't want to tell anybody that they've already decided that they're together, but they're living separate lives. That's what I got from that flashback. I said, why do you have to? What is going on? And why did he say, okay, so what? How are you going to handle it? What are you saying? What do you mean? How are you going to handle? What is there to handle? Do you understand? What is there to handle, Mauricio? Okay, y'all get down in the comments, tell me what y'all think, because that was sounding real fishy. It sounded like, how we gonna get our script together? That's what it felt like. That's what it sounded like to me. Anyway, and I low-key, high-key feel like them girls already know something going on when they were like, oh yeah, Dad's good, Portia's good. Like, I just felt like they already know what's going on. Okay? Anyway, get down in the comments, tell me what y'all think. Okay, so girls get down. Again, everybody's supposed to wear red. Kyle's wearing orange, but it still look good. They're on the way to dinner, and they talk about remarrying again. Garcelle says she probably wouldn't remarry because she wants to keep what she's worked for. Sutton also needs to say that same thing. I don't think Sutton said it, but she damn sure needs to, because baby, she rich as hell, okay? And Kyle says, I just let Mauricio do, he pays all my bills. He pays my taxes. I just sign. I don't always read everything. In the confessional, Sutton was like, girl, what? Let's go back to marriage 101. We don't just be signing anything. I don't give a damn if it's the Pope. Don't sign the Pope papers until you read that shit, okay? Or get an attorney to read that shit for you, okay? I'm with her. I believe in independence. And when I say independence, I mean two individuals. I don't believe in all of that head of household and none of that bullshit. No, we are two whole individuals coming together in a partnership, okay? And in partnerships, you have your strengths, I have mine. Where I'm weak, you can fill in the gap, and vice versa. And that's on P. And that's on P. Anyway, yeah, I'm looking at Kyle like, man, Kyle, I don't know about you trusting that, okay? And Erica Jane said it as well. She was like, it's okay to trust your husband until it's not okay to trust your husband. And she's absolutely right, girl. No, girl, but okay, Kyle. Okay, so they get to dinner. It was really cute. 8.5 started. This is what 8.5 should have been doing when she first got onto the show. Asking questions while they're messy in they would be the questions that she would ask while they're underlying messy. There's like an underlying messy tone. It still gets the conversation going, and we can get a little bit of backstory. That's what she should have been doing instead of coming for Sutton's esophagus, because that shit don't make any sense at all. Okay, so they're all talking at the table and asking, what was your favorite part of the trip, and everyone's going around talking about it. Kyle brings up this, let it go ceremony. That's when 8.5 brings up the, Erica Jane, you mentioned that some people hurt you. It was very cryptic. Tell us what that meant. I said, bitch, this is what your silly ass should have been doing when you first got on the goddamn show anyway. That's what you should have been doing, except for coming for somebody's esophagus. That's dumb as fuck, girl. That storyline is stupid. And you lied about it. Girl, stop it. Anyway, I'm still mad. I ain't never gonna forget that bitch. Anyway, Erica Jane is saying that, maybe she's waiting on an apology. Maybe she needs to let that go. She needs to accept the fact that she is where she is, and she can't force anyone. Like, you can own your feelings, is basically what she said. You can own your feelings, but you can't force anyone to acknowledge your feelings for you, right? And at this point, it is what it is. She got the appeal, and I don't know. I'm not an attorney, okay? Not yet, anyway. I'm not an attorney. And she wanted an apology. Crystal eventually gives her one. And I thought that was nice, I guess. I guess that was nice. But yeah, Erica, that you not having empathy, girl, that was the worst. That's the worst thing in the world. Like, girl, these people were, while you were living high off the hog, your husband was robbing their asses. Okay. Anyway, I don't even know why you would want that. Why would you want that money? Blood on your hands, girl. Blood money, girl. Blood diamonds, girl. It's never that serious. But she's very self-absorbed. You can see. Anyway, they get up and dance. Girl, why I was giving elementary school play? They stand up there clapping. I said, "Oh God!" Looking to the side. You know how elementary school kids get up to the onto the stage, child, and they clapping and looking to the side to see what their teacher's saying, and so they can know their next move. That's exactly how they looked. It was very fun watching them. What I will say real quick, I got some insight for me personally about Real Housewives. I feel like this show is so important to women culture and the culture of women, and obviously the subcultures of women culture. I think it's so important for us to be able to see how women navigate relationships past our 20s, because it's so hard, right? Life happens and you start to feel isolated after a certain age, and you it's not easy to make friends like that, and you're going through so many different things, and a lot of the situations that these women experience are real life scenarios. Going through a divorce, being separated from your children, going through a divorce, having hard times in your marriage, going back and forth with your friends and not necessarily knowing how to navigate that relational space in your 30s and 40s and 50s. Like it is so important for us to be able to see that kind of thing and see women navigate those types of things. I feel like the only reason why people be hating on Real Housewives of a Real Housewives franchise is because it's women. Like, oh, they automatically have this connotation that it's a whole bunch of women. It ain't gonna be nothing but cattiness and all this foolishness. But yet they're not understanding that it's literally a social experiment. And if you really gave it a chance, you would learn so much more and understand how Real Housewives and a franchise itself is so important to the culture of women. It really is. Like, I don't know not one woman who does not watch this show and cannot relate to it. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm sure there are women out there who can't relate to it and don't watch it. But it has moved the needle so much. And I'm talking about every franchise, starting off with the black women in Atlanta. But you see what I'm saying? Get down in the comments, let me know, because I went off on a tangent. Anyway, wrapping up the show, back in Beverly Hills, Garcelle gets a box of shoes. I said, now, I don't know what the fuck she finna do with them shoes, because, baby, she don't know how to style them. Okay? I said, them shoes is cute, but, baby, Garcelle ain't gonna know what to do with them, child. Anyway, then we get to see kind of the snippets of them. Crystal's little daughter is so cute, real smart. And then we see Dorit go to visit Kyle, and Kyle talks to Dorit about how bad their relationship is. She still doesn't go into real detail, but she does say that, that Mauricio is putting more energy into his work and not really paying attention to her relationship. She's seeing a therapist, and that she's the one that's willing to fight, but Mauricio is kind of like, nah, I want to keep it peaceful. But you need to have both in order for communication to actually happen. You need to have conflict in order for resolution and communication to happen. And she just feels really sad because she can hear Mauricio on the line talking about problems in the organization and seeing him put all of his time and effort into fixing those issues, but he doesn't really reciprocate that kind of thing in their marriage. And it's just very sad. She said, I was with him when he had nothing, I'm gonna refrain from making any comments until the next episode, because I really don't know. I'm jumping right back into this season, and I don't feel like I'm prepared to talk about or to speak on their marriage. But anyway, it's interesting. Y'all saw Dorit in that tacky ass. Dorit gonna wear a label, baby. Dorit she's so rich tacky. You know what I mean? She always gotta have a big ass sign on her shirt, or just a fashion victim. Ugh, how dreadful. Ugh. Anyway, y'all, that is the end of the episode. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about it. Don't forget to like this video before you leave, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.